doctor gonna write? Together we will fight.
Visa issues of Oban Elliott and Sukhon Ko have caused them to be off the card next weekend. Now their opponents are going to fight each other, Ramiz Brahimaj and Billy Ray Goff. The gods of war changed things, is what Oban Elliott says. Opening odds for Brahimaj and Goff have Goff a 5-1 favorite. Maybe too much in the favor of Goff, but we shall see.
Shut up, man.
Kane Velasquez revealed that Dana White paid his $1 million bail in November 22, allowing his release after 8 months in jail for charges including attempted murder stemming from a 2022 incident where he shot Harry Goulart. Alex Caceres taking on Saidikub Kakramanov, June 14th, Miami, Florida, Dirty Boxing Championship. Caceres says he's not cut from the UFC. He will re-sign with the UFC. He's just waiting for the right opponent.
A lot of people are speculating and spreading a lot of false information. They're saying that I'm cut from the UFC. Okay. It's not the case. No. My contract just finished. Okay. So we haven't re-signed the next contract yet. Yeah. So we're waiting for them to re-sign the next contract. They said we're gonna re-sign. We're just waiting for, I guess, the right opponent to re-sign with. And so at the moment, they said that I can go and do whatever I want since I'm a free agent. But I'm still on the roster with the UFC. I have not been cut.
Why are you glad UFC gave Evloev Pico? UFC should have given him a title fight too. Many people defending BS decisions of the UFC. I think they should have given Evloev a title shot, but if they don't give him a title shot, I think Evloev versus Pico is an interesting matchup. If Evloev loses, going to derail his career. Should be fighting for a title. If Pico loses, going to derail his career. Dumb matchup by the UFC considering their lack of star power. Lerone Murphy thinks Evloev should get the next title shot. He thinks Yair versus Volk is a dumb fight to make, but they're probably going to do that next for the title.
That would be terrible for the division, for the sport, because realistically, and not to say Yair's not a good fighter, but he's lost about three or four title shots, and he's only had one win in three fights, and it was against a guy that's unranked, so it wouldn't make sense. Personally, me being in the division, I would want the shot, yeah. But I know I'll probably need one more as well. But I wouldn't be against Mofsar getting the shot. I believe out of everybody, if anybody's going to get the shot, it'll be Mofsar or myself. So it's like we're both undefeated fighters, fresh fighters, never challenged for the title, never fought Volkanovski, and yeah, it's a new fight. So you can't put Yair back in there. Again, what's really going to change? Nothing's going to change in that fight.
Merab Dvalishvili admits it's less motivating doing a rematch with Sean O'Malley than the first fight, but he knows how dangerous O'Malley is, and that's what keeps him sharp.
I was game. It's hard to motivate myself, I'm fighting same guy, but I know this guy will be more dangerous now. First fight, I was game. I have a game plan. I know it was gonna work against him, and he has the game plan, and I stop his game plan. Now I don't know what's gonna game plan he will have, but actually I'm guessing, he's gonna attack me from beginning, either striking or body kicks. He was waiting for me, and then I was just keeping distance, and every time he closed distance, I was taking him down. But this time, it's gonna be different game. And every fight, it's new experience, and I'm trying to learn from everything.
Merab also wants to fight 2 more times this year after this fight with O'Malley. Seems unlikely. Maybe if they did a pay-per-view every week, but they don't. They do one a month. If he's lucky, maybe he'll get one more fight in this year.
God willing, this will happen. I'm working hard for win and defend my belt again. And like I said, I don't look at this one like easy fight. It's gonna be challenge, but after that I want to be busy. I'm just gonna take only 1 month off, and I will be back to training camp, and I want to be busy. But this one and 2 more this year. Let's see if we get
2 more.
I mean, yeah, I'm willing. That's how excited I am, and I want to be just busy, because I'm in good shape, and I wanna, because when you have a fight, you put so many, and you one of the busiest fighter in UFC, and when you have a fight schedule, you more disciplined, you smart, you're not hanging out, But if I don't have a fight, there is always opportunity to fly some other states or some other countries and always something going. But when I have a fight, it's easy to say no to those opportunities.
Alexander Volkov says, of course I have a negative opinion about the delay of the John Jones-Aspinall fight because my chances to fight for the championship title are getting smaller and time's running out. In other weight classes, there's a real conveyor belt of fights. That's why I'm unhappy. I would have a chance to test myself in a title fight a long time ago if it weren't for John Jones. But I can understand him. The UFC gives him this privilege. He feels like he's the master of this situation. Jones knows that he's valuable to the UFC in any case, and he takes advantage of it. The question here is not so much about John Jones, but the fact the UFC allows him to behave this way and shows excessive loyalty to him. As a result, everyone is waiting for it.
One minute, Archie, go! Парень не мой друг больше, это не мой братик. Арчи, конечно. Смотри, Артем фотографирует. Можно, стол.
Сколько?
Делай. Вот и секвенс. Давай.
Masvidal talking to Darren Till.
What's up, man? I think you said some comments, and I was like, you know what? I think you're right, bro. As you can tell, I stay fat, brother. But I'm still knocking ass.
This guy made a big comeback in Dan Hooker's backyard boxing league.
Hey, Shino. Keep going now. Let him go. Gotta let it go now.
Some people think the UFC has a star problem right now. They don't have enough big names and big superstars for Chael Sonnen. He thinks the next big star is going to be Paddy Pimblett. And if he keeps winning, he might be. And the way he's been fighting the last couple fights, he might just keep winning.
You want to talk about who's the next big star? And I hear this all the time. Is it Ilya? Is it going to be Islam? Is it O'Malley? Is Pierre the biggest star? What do we do without Conor McGregor? I hear all this talk. Guys, I was in the building. The closest one right now, in the absence of O'Malley. O'Malley is still, and I think you're going to see this when he fights Marab. O'Malley's still the guy, but I'm telling you, it's Paddy. To have audience interaction is a nearly impossible thing to do. That is something that Michael Jackson could do. That is something The Rock can do. Where The Rock will bring an audience to their feet and have them chanting along with him. To have an audience interaction, it is a different level of popularity. He got the fans right there in Florida to do it and to dance. Ric Flair made millions of dollars, not because he said, woo! He made millions of dollars because when he said, woo! The crowd said, woo!
Do you like Tyson Fury? How about Tommy Fury? Muhammad Ali? Right, how about Conor McGregor? Do you not like Conor McGregor? You don't like Conor McGregor? What's wrong with Conor McGregor? What's wrong with Conor McGregor? What's wrong? Conor McGregor